Welcome into another video in my series where we're going through and testing every single weapon inside of Black Ops 6 to see how viable these weapons are for all of you to be using within the Zombies game mode. So if you're new to my channel, make sure you smash that subscribe button, turn on those bell notifications as you're not going to want to miss out any future uploads from myself on Black Ops 6. Now down below in the description, you can find the link for my streams, and something special is happening this Saturday at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Twitch stream chat has redeemed enough channel points to initiate the Zombies Uncapped Subathon, which is starting on Saturday. I'd love to see a bunch of you pop into stream. I'm working really hard this year to smash out Twitch partner. Now in today's video, we're going to be diving through and checking out a marksman rifle that was brought to my attention in one of the recent comments. So thank you so much for the comment. I really do appreciate that. So in today's video, we're going to be diving in and looking at the marksman rifle, the DM10. We're going to be taking this through all damage levels, all the way up to maximum damage output inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. And at the end of the video, we're going to dive into the Liberty Falls boss fight and see how it handles the boss fight. If you're looking for players to help you out complete Easter eggs, Dark Ops, or just camel grind, feel free to join the amazing Zhordecommunity Discord. The link to join is found down below in the description. And this community is simply based on players helping out other players. As well, on Saturdays, we're looking to get started with custom Warzone matches. So if it sounds like fun, hope to see you in the Discord soon. So without further ado, let's dive into the DM10 review video today. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I genuinely appreciate all the support. You're looking at the DM10 marksman rifle in the beautiful multiplayer dark matter camo that I think just looks absolutely amazing within Zombies. Now, my goal was to try and get this to maximum damage output inside Black Ops 6, and I wanted to see what kind of damage numbers we're looking at this as we go up through the rounds. I was really kind of intrigued. I haven't used this a lot. I haven't really... It's not, marksman rifles aren't usually something I choose to pick because of the single fire on them, but I mean, 294, 296 I think I saw on a crit damage right off the rip is ridiculous amounts of damage to spawn in with, to be honest. Like 290, that's crazy just off the start. So that was absolutely insane damage. Couldn't believe it. And again, back on Liberty, it sounds like, or it feels like I should say, these double points pop up at the end of a round. So let's go push it to green now by using the Raining Zombies Easter egg. I know you can wait and get a different rarity tool. I just like to get green off the rip nice and early with that. Now we are doing the Easter egg, so I need to go ahead and find Dennis Riffle, the gatekeeper inside of the graveyard. So we're hanging out here with green rarity. And let's see, we're at 366, 441 on a crit shot at just green. Hey, Dennis Riffle, there we go. That's what we needed. Now we got the tool shed key. Perfect. But yeah, 441 with just green rarity. Those are usually pack 1 green numbers. Insanity. Let's push this to blue rarity and see what of a difference this makes for damage output. I was expecting a bit of a increase in jump in damage, but before we do that, we got to get the Easter egg done. So let's go ahead and pick up our valve so that we can go ahead and craft the jet gun to get the Easter egg done. All right, there we go. The valve has now been obtained. Come on, shoot it out. There we go. Water pressure gauge. We got that done, so that is awesome. Now let's see what blue rarity gives us. 588, 587, 130 on a body. I think it's 587 crit damage, just blue. We're still not even pack-a-punched. 588 crit damage of blue. That's insane. 130 on the body, depending on where you hit him. That's incredible damage. Holy smokes. Yeah, 587. Just like no problems at all with this damage output. Holy. That is crazy damage numbers without pack. Yeah, just mow them down. No problems. Let's go. All right. That is impressive. Really impressive damage numbers. All right, let's take this into the church and take this to pack 1 blue and see what kind of damage numbers we're going to be looking at with this increase. Now, we were at 588 before we packed it at just blue. So, like, are we looking at over 1,000 now? Like, what kind of damage numbers are we looking at? Got a nice group, so let's see. 1175, I think is what we're looking at. 1176, pack 1 blue. So we're over 1,000 damage per bullet already. This is crazy. I can't wait to see what kind of damage numbers we're going to be getting as we continue to push this up. So let's take this now to Epic Pack 1 and see what kind of damage numbers this is going to bring us. 1764. Oh my goodness. We're almost at 2k damage. All right, let's push through to Pack now. Take this to Pack 2 Epic and see if we can't get over 2k damage. That was crazy. Pack 1 Epic at almost 2k, 17 something. Get all these crystals for the extra loot and salvage, which is always good to pick up. I love coming in here in between rounds. 35-28 on a crit shot. Epic Pack 2. How does it handle round 21? A little chaotic, I would agree. But you can see the damage. We are able to mow through the zombies. Holy. I could not believe just how strong this is. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. To be able to stand here on round 21 and just clear out the round just by standing still is crazy. The damage output on this is nuts. We do not have deadshot daiquiri yet, and we do not have double tap to increase the fire rate. And this is already just absolutely clapping everything in front of me. This is amazing. I'm thoroughly impressed with this damage output for sure. So now I want to go in and let's take this up to PAP 3 Epic and see what kind of damage numbers we're going to be looking at PAP 3 Epic. Like, we're at 3,800 crit damage already. And what are we at now? 7,096? No way. No way. Okay. That's crazy if that's the actual damage numbers. Pack 3 Epic. There's a Mangler. Oh, we just about took him out right there already. Another one. And you're gone. Wow. Okay, yo, what? That just absolutely shredded through the Mangler. We still don't have double tap, so you can imagine this is going to be firing that much faster. Now, when you pack-a-punch the DM10 marksman rifle, its pack-a-punch ability gives it a binary trigger. So when you pull the trigger, you'll shoot, and when you release the trigger, you're going to shoot. So if you can just continue to, you know, pull that trigger as quick as you can, you're going to be able to fire this incredibly fast. Incredibly fast. And no problems taking out zombies there at Pack 3 Epic. So let's go ahead and push this now to Legendary, and then we're going to go ahead and throw on Napalm for this map, as Manglers and Abominations are weak to Napalm, but I do really, really like using Lightmen for the health. So now let's go ahead and grab all of our perks. We got everything. We've got double tap, we've got deadshot daiquiri, absolutely every perk on the map. What are we looking at? I saw 27 and 4,700, but that was armor. We need to see what we get on zombies. We're on around 28 now. What are we getting for damage? 10,000? 10,000. Are you kidding me? And look at how fast you can fire that with double tap. Like, this just mows them down. That is crazy. 10,000 crit damage per bullet? That's nuts. Oh my goodness. I have a feeling this boss fight is going to go pretty well with this, because boy, are we absolutely dismantling rounds of zombies in no time at all. Just mowing down the hordes. That is remarkable. Okay, fully packed, all of our perks, Perkaholic. Let's dive into the boss fight and see how does this DM10 marksman rifle handle the Liberty Falls boss fight. We're going to have to kill a bunch of zombies. We're going to have to kill a bunch of elite manglers that are named. And then we have to take out Abomination at the end. Now, I did bring in a death machine. I was curious to see how this would work on the final Abomination, to see if we can actually just, you know, melt that Abomination with one death machine. When I brought it into the Z-Rex boss fight, the death machine doesn't work with free fire, and it just doesn't have enough ammo to be a useful score streak, I feel, inside of the Z-Rex boss fight. So I was kind of curious to see if it was going to be useful here. Now, I do know with the Death Machine score streak, if you want to go ahead and just rip through rounds and make it have endless, unlimited ammo and damage, you're going to take it to Citadelle, and you're just going to go trap to trap and use the ground traps to do that. And on Citadelle, when you use the Death Machine on the ground traps, it's unlimited ammo. So you can just rip through rounds. It's absolutely remarkable. Here's our first kind of mangler in the boss fight. Let's see how we handle that. Yeah. Just totally just evaporated that mangler. Like, holy smokes. This is crazy. 10,000 crit damage. 20k with double or nothing augment on double tap. Like 20k? What? We got 14,000 crit damage on that zombie. 14,000, 10,000. This is ridiculous. Honestly, around 28, this boss fight felt incredibly simple with this marksman rifle. And I was running energy mines, which help out with the valve step for me. You just put them down and they take out some of the zombies around, so you can get that valve step done nice and easy. But I wanted to try them out in the boss fight and see how they would handle, knowing that they dish out damage to the elites. And I did pick up Casimirs on the way, and running Vulture Aid with Picky Eater, I'm able to pick up more Casimirs as they drop from the enemy. So I was not too worried about that. But here's our first named one. Let's see how we do. Saw 18,000 crit shots there. Holy smokes. All right, let's see. I think our energy mines finished them off. Yeah. Wow, energy mines took out that elite from me, so that was awesome. I've already done one phase. Just about ready to get started on the second phase. 18,000 damage on that one. I wanted to make sure. Here we are on the final phase. Pop down another energy mines. I knew one of them was going to go out soon. Another Casimir out. I'm just kind of waiting for my abomination to come in, but look at how well the energy mines are helping. Unbelievable. And no problems taking out anything here at all. Honestly, so impressed with how quick this was. And take out this mangler here, like done. No problem. Are you kidding me? All right, here's the abomination. Let's go ahead and pop our death machine and see how we do. Oh my word. Okay, so bring a death machine into the Liberty Falls boss fight. That's something I would recommend. Holy, that was like a couple seconds, and the abomination from the boss fight was done. That was crazy. Wow, I'm thoroughly impressed with this. Definitely a viable option, and probably one of, if not the best weapon to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies currently. Look at the damage, the fire rate, mobility. Truly an unbelievable weapon. I am thoroughly impressed with this damage output on this DM10 marksman rifle. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section on this, and what you think is the best weapon to be using inside of Black Ops 6 Zombies. Now, this cutscene has me intrigued. We've all seen this probably a bunch of times, but I do wonder about Panos, as he has left the Dark Ether, and we have not heard much from him since then. So do we feel like he is going to be appearing in the next map, Janus Towers? I feel like he might be there, and I feel like he might be maybe an enemy type for us, or no, I'm just not sure. I'd love to hear what you all think down below in the comments, so let me know. But thank you everybody for tuning in today. As always, at the end of my video, I will show you the build that I put together today on the DM10 marksman rifle. If you want to make any changes to the build, work together as a community down below in the comment section, so that we all have one amazing build to use inside of our games. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment on the videos, as at 7,000 subscribers, I'm doing another giveaway as a thank you for all the support. And I'd hope to see a bunch of you pop into our Zombies Subathon Saturday morning at 10 a.m. Pacific, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody, and we'll catch you guys in the next one.